Welcome back to episode 389 of the Bad Taste Video Podcast. I'm Mike. I'm here with my man Grizz, and we're celebrating the end of 2025 with, I'm not going to say our yearly roundup because we haven't done one every year. I feel like it's our bi-yearly roundup, which maybe we should have done like the movies from 2024 and 2025.
Yeah, we didn't do this last year. We should have. You're absolutely right. I didn't think of that. We did a music roundup last year.
Yeah.
We did not do a movie roundup.
No, but that's also because our last episode of last year was Feeders 2. It was the Christmas episode. It just so happens that this year we're recording on Tuesday night as per usual, and it is the night before New Year's Eve. Grizz, you have been off from work, right, this whole time?
Oh, dude, I'm going stir crazy a little bit, man. And I was like sick this past weekend. It sucked. Of course, like I get like super sick like when I have time off from work that I'm supposed to be like having for myself. So
I feel like the whole
good though. I'm all right.
I feel like the whole Western New York area is just fucking sick right now from like the massive shit storm of wind, rain, snow, tidal waves.
Cyclone.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell is going up there. But before we get into it anymore, let's hit that intro one last time for 2025. Also, Grizz announced to me before the show that he's going to make a new intro for next week's show, which would be the first show of 2026. So goodbye to this iteration of the intro. Yeah, this is the last run. R.I.P. It will be inducted into the Bad Taste Hall of Fame, right? It'll play as you're it'll play as you're walking in the lobby. There it is. Yeah, usually we have like some sort of like intro music from the movie that we're watching or whatever, the title card. This time, no, hard cut. There we go. But yes, this is the year roundup for 2025. All the movies that we covered on the show this year were up for it's not like an award show. Yeah, up for discussion or whatever. These aren't necessarily the best. Like the shit we're going to talk about, it's not necessarily the best ones. Not necessarily the ones we think, I don't know. It's just the ones.
I think these are ones that just made a mark on us throughout the year. Things that we really remembered that we talked about, and we're like, these are the ones that we got to put up on here. So I think that's more of what this is.
Oh, Alan Cantation. Yeah, make sure this intro is uploaded so it may live forever. Yeah, good idea. I will do that. That's why you're our resident tech guy, right?
I bet if we go back to the first episodes on here, there is the other intro that we started out with also. I should go back and look. We could get the different versions. I probably have that saved somewhere, that intro, the first one. So
I really like this intro. I like the song that we had. Well, we've had the song for a while.
The song's not going to change. It'll always be methadone abortion clinic.
We have the permission from the owner.
I was grandfathered in.
I guess, yeah. Does you know who actually own the rights to that?
Yeah, I mean, who else would?
Yeah,
it's not like
I don't want to say any
like
names,
a record company was gonna
it's so funny,
buy us out and fucking buy the record rights.
Like when you're young, like you don't give a shit, but like when you become an adult, all of a sudden it's like, should I say his name? like or no. And I usually
he's a professional, dude.
I usually go on the side of like, I will not say this person's name because
I'm the least professional person in that band, to be honest with you, which is crazy.
No, man, you are. You work with your hands, bro. You're not
a craftsman.
Yeah, you're a crafts. I like that. You're a craftsman. That's like a custodial engineer or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a janitor, dig.
Master of the custodial arts. But 2025, Grizz, I feel like we're finally starting to get the hang of this YouTube thing. A few bumps in the road, but later on in the year, funny enough, from the same copyright holder, who, if you notice on some of those Christmas episodes now, the clips are missing. You could thank them for that shit.
I think we're learning what to steer away from, and what is going to be our sweet spot as far as like those things are concerned and stuff. So hopefully we'll have less of those issues. As much as we enjoy doing a lot of the newer stuff that we did this year, like Wolf Creek and stuff like that.
It fucked us.
Yeah, I just think it's those are going to be like too tough for us on the copyright stuff. Although we do like. I do these clips, man. I try really hard to stay within copyright laws and stuff. We're just reviewing movies. A lot of this shit, you can actually watch the full fucking movie on YouTube. So it blows my mind that they pull our shit for some reason. But regardless of any of that, we're going to do our best to try to eliminate that issue going forward also.
I thought this was your favorite releases of 2025, but I didn't think you watched new movies.
It's been a fucking 10-minute fucking episode, bud.
I mean, I do watch new movies. I watch a lot of new movies, actually.
Yeah, for
sure. But it's funny, like, most of the new movies that I watch are not horror movies. They're like, it's just like, action films and shit like that, comedies.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like
most
there's
of the
not
stuff
that
I
many.
watch with new releases is definitely horror stuff. I'm interested to see what's happening. I want to try to stay connected to somewhat of like the modern horror community, and maybe if something is amazing happening that I want to be a part of, I could tap into that. But a lot of it just really still isn't for me, man. Like I try really hard. I know you've gotten into the art, the clown thing, man. Still, I enjoyed that first movie, the short that he was a part of, All Hallows Eve, I believe the name of that was or whatever. But like the actual Terrifier things, I still can't. I don't know. I've been trying really hard to fucking.
It's not for you. It's fine, man.
It's just not.
Dude, that's like the ongoing theme of this show is like, sometimes you just don't fucking like it, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you're just not into it, and that's perfectly fine.
Okay,
people,
man.
People like what they like.
Things.
Yeah, exactly. It's like music. Some people like, some people like bands, some people don't. Who gives a shit? It doesn't matter. Watch what you want to watch. And that's basically what it comes down to, right? But 2025.
We're putting a great message out there already, dude.
Our year, we covered some pretty heavy hitters. We're not going to be able to name everything that we fucking enjoyed. We have not missed an episode a week. So obviously you're going to have, 52, 53 episodes, whatever, 40.
Works out.
Yeah, it works out to whatever. But T3 is the most fun of the bunch. But these are the ones that we're going to say are probably worth a watch. We have some like legendary films that were like recovered on YouTube. We did them in podcast form, but we decided to do it with the clips and all that shit. And then some of them are things that we've seen in passing or didn't really pay attention to when we did watch them. And now these are like more, let's sit down, watch it. You finally took it all in for the first time and we fucking liked it. We have a couple
some of these are just movies we had never even fucking heard of. Through either recommendations or just finding random shit online that we would dig into.
Mostly Bruce sending me things saying, hey, I think you would like this. And it's like, oh, yes, I did enjoy this.
We ended up with some pretty interesting movies. And I think what I really enjoyed about this year is we did some things that were a little bit like outside of what we normally would do. And they ended up being some fucking amazing, amazing films. So I hope we can dig into a little bit of that this coming year too. I know there's a lot of really cool, gory, low budget action movies from like the late 80s, early 90s and stuff. We've done a little bit of that stuff before, but we really got to dig into that a little bit, I think, man.
Yeah, I feel like we never really cover that genre too much just because neither of us
collect.
Yeah, like we collected like, Deadly Prey, You have things
Combat
like that.
Shock. I love that shit.
Yeah, but like, Deadbeat at Dawn and all that sort of shit. But we didn't really collect like action movies. And like there's a whole genre of like SOV action shit. Dude, like I would love to watch some of the Mexican like SOV like cartel,
it's probably gnarly as fuck.
like fucking movies. Like that shit is probably awesome, but there's no subtitles. So like
Dude,
it's
I guarantee you, I got a connect in Texas. My buddy Ronnie, me and this dude have been collecting tapes together for fucking years. He's one of the coolest fucking dudes I've ever met in the VHS scene, and he's like all about collecting specifically like Mexican horror, Mexican action movies and shit like that.
We'll talk about it. Maybe we could do some of that.
I'm gonna tap into my fucking dude here. I guarantee you we can find something because we covered some fucking movies that blew our mind in the past. Grave Robbers. That dude did a bunch of other movies that we really enjoyed as well. That were like, man, this is opening our eyes to a little bit of outside of. We're into like German splatter and shit, but seeing that same kind of stuff come out of other countries that we weren't aware of is the real fun I think that we've been getting into.
And just like aliens, like statistically they exist. Those movies are out there. You know what I mean? Like they have 100%. To be. They have to be. But we just haven't found them yet. And sometimes some of our listeners will tell us, hey, why don't you check this one out? This is something that you might like. Or one of our friends finds a fucking weird VHS tape and like makes me a copy or whatever. DVDs is a big one too. You can get like, some shit that's actually subtitled. You can understand what's going on, especially in the world of eBay and self-releasing, self-distribution from the directors themselves. I have a bunch of like European splatter films that we haven't done yet that I bought on eBay just on like DVD, like shitty burned DVDs that like the directors were selling. Not the quality of our man Brian.
So you could at least have some subtitles and we could understand what's going on in these movies for once.
You're not doing like auto translate and shit and like trying to separate the subtitle file and then doing all that bullshit. Like,
and some of these movies, man, I just happen to fucking come across when we're trying to figure out what to do. We get a little bit of like a brain fried moment where we can't think of something, and I start digging into the depths of the internet, and we find some pretty wild shit. And like one of those in particular that we covered this year that was not like a quality film, entertaining on the face of it alone though, and just out there as fuck, was Witch Doctor of the Living Dead from Nigeria. Yeah. This was the first Nigerian movie we've ever covered on the podcast.
I was so pumped that you put this clip in the folder because it has my favorite like like sound cue, like the score bit that they use. But this
if you guys remember this one, dude, this was a wild fucking ride about a witch doctor creating zombies in a small town,
right?
Fighting a priest who was out to kick the witch doctor's ass. Just a wild fucking movie. I really, really like this one.
The whole town was in on this one, right? Like everybody was involved in the shooting in this film. But it's all music from like other movies. This isn't the cue.
Like turn of the century fucking like 60s and 50s films.
It's like fucking, it's like probably from Night of the Living Dead or some shit.
Dude, I love these zombies as well.
This is the sound cue I love.
Yeah, those drums rule.
With that fucking little like, just imagine being on a beach somewhere. Damn.
That was the whole film too. Like there really wasn't like a ton of gore, like big action sequences. It was all just these out there fucking scenes and this wild story that this whole thing was telling with this witch doctor. It is on YouTube if you guys are interested in checking that one out. That's where we ended up finding it. But man, Witch Doctor of the Living Dead was definitely one to remember from this year.
Yeah, was that the first African horror film that we watched?
Ever. Right, I cannot recall another one, dude.
One for one. Sure. One for one, batting 1,000.
If you can find another one, please send it my way. I'm more than interested. So.
I feel like I've seen clips from other ones, but I can't say that I could name one off the top of my head. There has to be, like you said, there has to be more. If these
this one exists, there might be another.
Yeah, if these people were able to do it, like there's got to be more. There's got to be more. But it was pretty interesting though, seeing a shot on video zombie film from a place like completely different from ours. And it's funny how they like still tried to mimic like all the the stereotypes
and tropes. They had to be there, dude.
Yeah,
they were trying to nail that shit.
Yeah, they hit all the tropes of like the American zombie films of like the fucking 60s, 70s, 80s, whatever. That one's definitely worth a watch. It's definitely a group watch. Not necessarily something you're going to write your college thesis about, but more so one that you're going to have like a good time laughing about. Now, we were talking about the what would you call like the action, the brutal action shot on video 16 millimeter type film, 8 millimeter type film. One that we watched for the first time this year, A Dozen Ways to Die. This thing was something else. This was a mind bender of a film. I was given a dub of this by my man Sutter Kane Rules. I have a whole thing, a whole shelf of things that he's made for me, and I don't know what the fuck made us finally like watch it. Maybe you saw it on YouTube and you just skipped.
I saw clips of it and I was like, this looks interesting, and you were like, dude, hold up, I think I have a fucking copy of this, and that's how it all kind of came together. Because this is what I was talking about with these, like, this isn't a horror film. This is an action movie. It's a revenge movie. And this is the kind of stuff that I want to try to find. There was gold just sprinkled throughout the whole fucking film, dude.
William Blasco, we are live right now. What do you think, man? What do you think? We would pre-record our fucking New Year's Eve celebration? Come on, dude. Come on. But
proof is in the pudding, man. See?
But A Dozen Ways to Die. I totally forgot this dude had like this Jean-Claude Van Damme accent. Did you remember that?
Yes. And that's where I took this fucking clip. This movie had the best one-liners of any movie we have covered this year. And it's every fucking line was from this like Chuck Norris type of like hero dad who is out to like get revenge for his family. But this clip, dude, this is pure cinematic gold.
This shit's hilarious. I totally forgot about this fucking guy. This dude's burning up, right? A motorcycle exploding.
Here we go.
Never works. The kamikaze run. Blast him with the shoddy.
If you play with fire, you're gonna get burned.
Dude, this guy is my fucking hero. The delivery of such a simple but amazing line is what sells it right there.
It's really like a fucking Jean-Claude Van Damme ripoff.
Dude, it is,
dude,
too.
right? Like
it's made for a big action star for sure. The dude trying to plays it that way though. He really does. So it's admirable.
You said you like that one far better than Deadly Prey, right?
Yeah, 100%. Like Deadly Prey is fun. It's a decent, low budget action movie, but it's nowhere near as good as A Dozen Ways to Die. That might be like my favorite, action film I've ever seen, to be honest with you, for sure.
Ever?
Damn. I'm not a big action movie guy. That one, dude, even when we were watching, after we got done watching it, I was like, Mike, dude, I don't know what we just watched, but I'm completely fucking taken back by it.
Let's do a few more of the firsts or things that like we really had revelations about. One that I really enjoyed that I've never seen before. Very, I guess it's not a long film, right? This was technically a short, and that was Holy Moly. This one,
Holy moly is right. Dude.
yeah, holy moly indeed.
First time watch for both of us, and not disappointing at all. I was worried at first.
Yeah, this one cracked me the fuck up. Plenty of awesome stuff in it. Low budget, shot on video. Looks like Grizz's uncle made it in the 90s, right? Funny story of like the priest being like basically transformed into like a demonic version of himself.
Just attacking everybody around him.
Just being fucking antagonized by this other dude that I guess he's supposed to be the devil, right? If I remember correctly.
And like the sound of the movie is so important to why it's so funny. There's just like parts where he's like transforming into the demon, and like the background music is like holy moly, and he keeps saying that shit like over and over again. The movie is an experience, 100%, man.
Well, the clip that we have shows another reason why it's called Holy Moly. This is when our main character, first he gets a chunk bitten out of him, and then he gets a fist
I forgot he gets
up his ass. Yeah. And he pulls out his intestines through his ass.
The face that he makes too.
Yeah, fucking Paul Heyman is great in this one, right? I really enjoyed this one.
Damn.
I think this is
Great
definitely
pull.
worth a watch. We love the shorts though. The short films are really fucking good.
There's just something about like getting in and out of a shot on video movie that's done really well, where it doesn't waste your time with like try hard shit. It's just like, we know what we are. We're gonna give it to you. Here you are. Let's get it done. I love movies like this, man. Holy moly was definitely one of the better shot on video movies we checked out this year.
Yeah, it also reminds me of like the Japanese extreme gore shorts that we watch. Very similar to that sort of thing. 28 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, crazy shit going on. Everything wraps up very neatly, very nicely in the end. And then that's it. You know, usually there's 2 on a tape or something like that. But I really enjoyed Holy Moly. That was definitely a good first watch for me. Now, some other first time watches. This one, we love our Reanimator ripoffs. This one was one of the better ones that we watched.
Yeah, I was just going to bring this one up too, man. I'm glad you're talking about this movie right now.
The Trepanator. I want to keep saying the Terpinator, but that's you, bro. You're the Terpinator.
Yeah, that's me, 100%.
But the Trepanator. This one, the dude's like doing brain transplants and all that shit. Shady backroom surgery.
Just trying to keep a hospital going.
Yeah,
Typical story.
But I think his name was Herbert East in this one.
Yeah,
right. So it was really pretty on the nose.
What's up, Alex? Welcome to the show, man. Thanks for making it on time tonight. Like on time for Alex is this time of day, because usually he's a lot later than this. So.
Yeah, usually are we on is it like usually the wide world of metal? Like, fuck, man. Like, but the Trepanator had some pretty good special effects for such a low budget film, and it also had like a really fucking odd vibe to it, right? Like, in a good way.
Shot in an interesting way, that's for sure, man.
Yeah, I agree. Opening brain. Yeah, this is the opening brain sequence from the Trepanator. This one is actually like, I'm not gonna say like, I'd say like 75% realistic, right? Something like that.
That's it. I love the saw. That's my favorite. Using a Makita. Smart man.
Yeah, there it is.
Dude, that skull removal is awesome.
Look at that shit.
I love the pulsing. It's just the little details like
that's
that that make it
look,
awesome.
Yeah, that's what makes it look semi-realistic.
It's a little bit of effort that counts, man. That's what makes it special.
Yo, William Blasco's calling you out, Grizz. Acknowledge him, the tribal chief.
Oh, fuck, dude. I'm sorry.
Hey,
What's wrong with me?
It's hard. It's hard running this thing all, you know.
Sorry, I'm trying to pay attention to a show. Another first watch for me this year, which is crazy because as a giant Prism tape collector, man, like, I try to get my hands on every fucking one I could. This was one that I was never able to get, and I'm so disappointed in myself for not seeing it sooner than this year. But Mind Killer totally fucking just blew it out of the charts, man, as far as Prism releases go. You know, we know about Murder Lust and those other movies that we absolutely love from Prism, but this one here I think is special in a way that I don't think it got enough love from a lot of the people that haven't got a chance to see this yet. So this is an awesome transformation scene from the movie where the guy's brain is basically taking over and having a mind of his own, I guess, if you will.
Yeah, this was another one that I really had no idea what to expect, and I'm really pretty disappointed that I didn't watch it earlier. You know,
any transformation scenes like this are just peak awesomeness. All the goo you need, oils pussing out, man.
It reminds me of like the From Beyond, like the pineal gland coming out of fucking Jeffrey Combs' head. Something like that. I like the fucking
awesome
effect.
Underrated movie too, The Beyond, man. Like that. Jeffrey Combs is the fucking man.
From Beyond.
Yeah,
The Beyond. We did
Well,
watch
The Beyond is great too.
I was gonna say we did rewatch The Beyond this year. We'll talk about some Fulci shit in a little bit. But there was another one that we watched this year that I feel like was in the same vein as Mind Killer, not so much in plot, just in so much feeling, and that was Night Feeder. And this one also had like some realistic surgical-esque scenes, right? This was
let's compare this. Yeah, it'd be fun to compare it to the
I should have played this back to back with that one. When they're peeling back the fucking
sound
scalp.
is great. This one I think is better, honestly.
You like this one
Look at
better?
look at how awesome that looks. The actual skull there and shit.
Cutting the fucking sinew or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah, that's great.
There it is. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Then peeling it over the nose,
dude.
Yeah. This shit was awesome. This looks like a medical fucking
it does.
like a medical film. But that one was another one that was awesome. Punk movie. I like the music in that one too. I actually have like the album. I don't remember the name of the fucking band. But I have that album on my fucking phone right now. What the hell is that? All right, so we had a bunch of clips in here for tonight, and I'm like trying to get this shit like organized because we have a ton of stuff for Wide World of Metal also. Something that I feel like
what I know it's a clusterfuck.
Something that I was not insanely well versed in, but you were, and that was the American Guinea Pig series. This was something I was a late comer to this one, man. That's for sure, and I'm a little disappointed that I waited so long again to watch these, and I kind of wrote it off as just like torture porn type shit. And the first one is, pretty much.
I guess in a way, yeah. There's an element of that to it for sure.
But like as the movies go on, they get more and more like it's more of a story. You know what I mean? Like more of a linear story, I guess you could say, more of a traditional film. But I never saw the first one. Until we watched it here. At least I didn't pay attention, or at least I didn't watch it give it a good watch. But holy shit, man, this movie's fucking dark, and there's some dark humor in it too. I thought it was cool. I'm disappointed I didn't watch it earlier, especially the fact that fucking Van Beber's involved in this.
I only really got into it because I've always been a huge fan of the Japanese series. So when I heard in like, you know, the underground talks about fucking, oh, they're doing an American Guinea Pig series, I was like constantly looking for this. I had found the Kickstarter, I believe it was, for it at the time, where I was able to contribute to getting the film made, and I got some like a signed DVD and stuff like that, and some posters and stuff. I got a T-shirt at the time that I fucking wore the goddamn sleeves off of. I cut the sleeves off of that, but I fucking it was destroyed by the time I was done with it. But you know, this movie is amazing. American Guinea Pig, Bouquet of Guts and Gore. This is from 2014, and it, in all aspects, like you did say, Mike, it does have an element of torture porn to it. It's basically about these two women that get kidnapped and are systematically taken apart and tortured while being fed copious amounts of acid and being videotaped.
That's what makes it really fucked up. Yeah,
yeah, it's a wild fucking movie, to say the least.
Dude, they're making a new one. I didn't.
Yeah, that's what I did hear. That there's another one coming out.
I didn't fucking know that.
Fuck yeah.
Song
of Solomon also. I think that might be the best of the series. That was my favorite one.
I love that one. That was fucking
awesome. Yeah, I think
awesome.
that is the absolute best of the series.
That's an awesome possession / you know, exorcism film. But
another fucking Van Beber appearance in that one as well. So
yeah, this one is truly like a nod to the Japanese gore films of the 80s
this
and early
feels
90s.
The most authentic to what those were, for sure, I'd say.
Yeah. Eye trauma, the razor blade, cutting the eyeball.
Salvador Dali type of scene.
My God. What was the whole thing that Jim Van Beber was the one that did any sort of like the 8mm film shooting or something like that, right?
Yeah, that's what I heard. His character in the movie at the end, where he's like the editor
wearing that fucking dopey ass mask.
Yeah, that mask is killer, dude. I love that.
I wish you were wearing that right now.
I should have, dude.
Yes, it's almost done. Yo, that's gonna be a fucking. I hope it's awesome. I hope it's good. I gotta look. Is there like a trailer or anything, or is there any sort of? Because I didn't hear anything about it.
I've dropped about it, but I haven't seen a trailer for it.
Yeah, I gotta look that up because I haven't seen anything about it. Not that I didn't look for it, also, so I don't want to, I don't want to be that guy. But another one that we watched this year, rather recently actually, that I put off for whatever fucking reason, I don't know, and that was Killer Nerd. Now I feel like I have an oddly weird like fixation for hearing this guy speak. There's something about his fucking voice, his cadence, and everything. It's
the most authentic fucking character ever, dude. This dude feels legitimate. I think it might be legitimate parts of it. His like character, I think that might be a little bit of him.
He's like a little odd. He's a little off.
So, but you're absolutely right. This was one that we were late to the party on, and we got to follow up with the Bride of Killer Nerd now. I think that's got to be a 2026 watch for us.
I agree. Well, let's. This is when he blows the dude's fucking head off, and it's really like a video violence-esque scene, right? Very similar.
This is the icing of the cake on the movie, dude. This is the best,
and just the way he delivers these lines is perfect.
Kiss your ass goodbye. You're going to hell in a handbasket.
Fucking
and you're not
Jim Cornette.
No!
Vinnie Paul.
I'll do it!
Dana Carvey.
It's a bad alternate reality. That when it turns into the dummy.
The dummy head. Oh, and then the end with the stump with the Iron Maiden shirt. Perfect. It's all amazing.
Perfect. I really am surprised that movie was that awesome. Nerd. I'm gonna start doing that at work when somebody pisses me off. I'm just gonna say nerd. But dude, holy fuck, that movie was awesome. I owned Bride of Killer Nerd, but I sold it because I was
really?
I found that. I thrifted that.
That's killer.
But sometimes you need some cash, and certain things I will let go if the price is right, as the $1 Million Man says. Everybody's got a price.
The price.
Dude, you got to watch it. If you haven't seen it, you got to watch it. It's really worth it.
That really is. I believe that's on Tubi right now. Is where that one is currently streaming. So if you check that out for free over there, for sure.
Another one that I watched for the first time that for whatever reason, I guess I was waiting till I got the tape or something. But that was Zombie Army. That was another one that I surprisingly enjoyed, and I think it's a lot better than I thought it was.
Yeah, I mean it's a shot on video, movie, but it's corny as fuck in like the best possible way. There's great like cheesy jokes sprinkled throughout the movie. There's also like really good gore that's like pretty over the top.
The goo is there.
Oh, goo fill. Yeah, it's goo covered for sure.
Here's actually a scene of let me fucking lower that.
The music is awesome as well. Look at this puddles of just liquid shit.
Yeah. Also a great soundtrack, very 90s.
Really, really good soundtrack. But these dudes just wading through these like zombie oasis of death is amazing.
There's like the close up on like the fucking dissolving bodies and all that. Reminds me of like Fulci-esque type shit where they just focus on like the gooing face with the gooing skull or whatnot.
It's a fun story, basically an army camp gets overrun by fucking zombies and it takes over the whole platoon and shit, and it's wild, and they're all basically using like battery acid or some shit to melt the zombies to death. It's a really fun movie to check out. So
yeah, I really enjoyed that one. Well. Don't ever wait to watch a movie just because you want to get the tape. Dumb reason to not watch it.
Yeah, if it's out there, check it out.
Yeah, dumb fucking reason not to.
I gotta see it on its original format where the fucking it's like you don't have to.
No, the original format is not. It's irrelevant.
Not always the best, man.
Yeah, just watch the fucking movie, dude. I always say it, man. Those HD versions of Friday the 13th, like part 3, part 4, and all that shit,
changes the movie.
You see things that you've never seen before because it was dark. Like part 3, like you don't realize like what he's wearing in the beginning before he steals the dude's clothes. Like it's so hard for me to see when I was watching it.
I agree.
On a fucking small ass TV and all that shit. Oh man, just watch the movies or else you're gonna miss out. Now, Grizz, we did cover some classics this year.
Yeah, we had to.
Some things
there's always a few bangers.
Yeah, some things that we have covered in the past, or maybe I covered them without you with previous hosts. I've been watching the garbage cuts of TCM 74 and the Chain Reaction set. Fuck the documentary; those old cuts take me back. Is that what the hell was the documentary called? They had it on tape. The TCM 74.
Oh, where it talks about like all the.
It's like a family portrait or something like that.
Yeah, I think that is what it's called. Yeah.
Damn, man. I went. I ate at me and Anthony. We ate at that fucking place. Mike did also, but Mainstream Mike also was with us. But we went to the house, and it's a restaurant now. They actually, they apparently actually picked up the house and moved it, the whole thing. Like it's not in its original spot.
Not the original. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Now, one thing I saw.
Chain Reaction's a great name for a TCM documentary. That's fucking. That's good. I like that name.
Oh, I never heard of that. See, like,
let's check that out.
Like, see, like that's another thing. Like, let's see, mate. Like, what was like left out of that movie at this point? Like, is all the footage from the 74 Texas Chainsaw Massacre like released
in one
found?
format,
like, is that done? Like, is there like an ultimate a
full
like how there's that fucking thing on YouTube, A Dawn of the Dead, that has every single deleted scene, everything like put into it. It makes the movie like an extra I
do like that.
Makes it an extra 15 minutes longer or whatever. But is there something like that for Texas Chainsaw? The Czech VHS. Interesting. I'm gonna have to look into that. Do we know anybody that collects Texas Chainsaw tapes?
Yeah, there's this kid in Texas that does. Of course, he lives in fucking Texas.
The barbecue print. Interesting. All right, I'm gonna save. I gotta look that up. I'm interested in that. I'm not like a huge TCM guy. Like I appreciate it in my
classic as fuck, dude.
I'm like
amazing.
I can appreciate it. but it's not like a movie that I'm gonna fucking put on randomly. Usually, I gotta really, for whatever reason, be in the mood.
I would put part two on before I put the original on.
Exactly, me too. But I'm curious. I want to watch that. But Grizz, we went
Classics,
through some
man.
we went through some Fulci shit, right? We
did the whole fucking Gates of Hell trilogy, man. Like, you know, probably some of his absolute best work outside of Zombie. My personal favorite, though, I actually got the fucking 4K, the Arrow release of it for the holiday season here. Dude, I can't wait to fucking see what that looks like in 4K. The opening of that movie is probably one of my favorite Fulci scenes of anything he's ever filmed. The atmosphere and the vibe in this cemetery just opens a movie like nothing else, I think. Fucking priest getting ready. Yeah, that right there, and the fucking music comes in.
just like
This is probably the best intro music, I think, too. It's fucking perfect for what you're seeing right here.
dude, somebody's got to do like the John Hamm, fucking like the meme with the dude hanging himself, or like. But yeah, dude, like we always end up doing a Fulci movie every year. Gotta pay respect to the Italian father there, the I'm not gonna say the grandfather of gore. That's really like, I guess, Herschel.
That's
Gordon
Herschel.
Lewis. Yeah. But another classic that we recovered finally together in video format, Maniac, the original sleazy slasher. The one that
probably one of our favorites, like for both of us, where we both just absolutely fucking love this movie.
Encompasses early 80s New York City, the danger,
the sleaziness of it,
of just everyday life
of it.
Just everyday life, just a piece of shit walking around being a sleaze bag, right? But this movie has probably one of the most iconic sequences in horror, I guess, modern horror period, and that's when Tom Savini, yes, him, gets his fucking head just exploded with a shotgun. This scene is fucking awesome. The atmosphere around it, the setting, the way it's shot, just freaking awesome. And this is a movie that is also not necessarily like, it could be like a crime movie like Seven. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, where it's not necessarily a horror film because it's really just a serial killer. Like, and he's, you know,
it could be like a thriller, drama, mystery. It has all kinds of fucking a whodunit, you know, like it definitely has this cool element about it. But
this is fucking
brutal on the face of it all the way throughout, man. That's what I love about the movie.
Couldn't imagine being in the passenger seat while this is going on. I do have that mustache though.
100%. I was hoping you kept that for the.
But him getting on the hood,
the mist,
shooting through the fucking the windshield.
The excessive amount of blood that lands on her is awesome.
That's funny. I love this scene, but like as soon as I hear that, I just think of Mortician.
Yeah, I know. It's like, where does the fucking bass riff start coming?
Some of my favorite exploding heads were, all Savini. The Dawn apartment, where Wooly fucking kicks the door open and shotguns the fucking head filled with guts. Maniac, and then the Prowler, at the end when he blows his fucking head off. That's another fucking good one. The last clip that we have is probably one of my favorite movies, and I was so excited to be able to redo this on YouTube, and that was The Video Dead. This, to me, like sums up 80s like VHS rental fucking horror movies when I was a kid, at least. Like, this was something, like, this movie is just 100% worth a watch. Technically not a horror, not a Halloween movie, but it feels like it definitely takes place in the fall, so it kind of has that vibe to it.
This is a movie that when I first met you, I heavily associated with you because of how much you enjoyed it and like you had talked about it so often and stuff like that.
I love this shit.
I was like, yeah, that's fucking Mike's movie for sure, man.
Now this sequence in the beginning when, well, not really the beginning, but when the zombies finally emerge from the cursed TV, this
One of
shit
the
is
coolest
just,
things ever,
yeah,
man.
this is I feel like is iconic.
The effects are perfect too. They're not like corny looking. They look great.
Yeah.
The lighting doesn't look cheesy.
Rotoscoped lightning. Then the zombie pops like out of the TV.
Dude, the smoke and shit is so awesome.
Everything about this movie is like fucking.
Now imagine like being a kid in like the mid '80s renting that movie, and that would just be fucking such a
That was like me
pivotal
finding
moment to
Yeah.
fucking see something like that,
It
man.
was like me renting Return of the Living Dead Part 2. I couldn't believe what the fuck I was seeing.
fuck I was seeing, yeah.
Or when I saw the Night of the Living Dead remake when I was like fucking 6 years old and going, holy shit, cool, fucking awesome. But that was some movies that we thought were pretty good that we covered this
some
year.
Memorable ones, not the
Yeah.
best, not the worst, just memorable ones, man.
Fucking
the rest could
memorable.
be up for
Hell
discussion.
yeah.
So.
And we're gonna hopefully start out 2026 right with a movie that we think you guys will fucking enjoy, and that's Blood Cult from 1985, a
Classic.
VHS shot on video classic.
One of the first, I guess it's debatable which one was first, but
yeah, they
that's
said this
his,
was like deliberately shot for
home
video
video
release
market.
and all that shit.
So-
And that's going to be next Tuesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Bad Taste Video Podcast. Grizz.
Get into it.
Grizz, it's time that we go over to the wide world of metal for the final time of 2025. And we picked a few bands that, or a few songs, whatever, that we enjoyed from this, I guess, part of the show from throughout the year. We got,
These are all 2025 releases. Every one of these tracks for every one of these albums have all been released in the past year. So this is all brand new shit. So we're gonna kind of go over the what we thought was some of our favorites that we got into.
Yeah. So where do you want to start, man? You want to do some of the?
I'm just gonna go like just fucking hit it right from the jump with my absolute favorite album of the fucking year. I listened to this so fucking much when it came out in August. This is Plasmodulated, an ocean of putrid, stinky, vile, disgusting hell. The fucking album is crushing. It's technical. It's everything you want a good death metal album to be. This is the final fucking off of that album.
Still love the album artwork.
The fucking production is incredible too. I'm hoping this band does something another in 2026, man, because I can't get enough of it.
Final fucking, I got to get over that shit.
Yeah, that's a great fucking name too. I love that.
I really enjoyed that, Chris. Thank you for that. Here's so you want to go back and forth, or we're gonna do?
Yeah, let's go back and forth. We can do that.
All right, so let's see. What do I want to do? One that so all these bands are pretty much ones that Grizz finds, and I end up being amazed by some of the shit that he does find. And one of the ones that pretty much stuck around with me since first hearing it was Reburied. That shit was fucking insane.
Yeah. Shout out to these dudes, man. They are such awesome supporters of this show too, man. So like, keep fucking crushing it, because this album was just amazing this year. Yeah, this guitar work is great.
Shit's so sick.
So good. Dude, out of what is it, Northwest. Some good old fashioned Northwest death metal. I'm
There it
fucking
is.
into that, dude.
There it
So,
is, man. So
All right.
where was Chris Barnes from? Buffalo.
He's from Buffalo. The original full lineup of Cannibal Corpse is all from Buffalo. I practiced in their old practice space where they all had their names fucking carved on the wall in there, dude. Like,
Really?
yeah, 100%, dude. At the Music Mall on Broadway here in Buffalo.
That's fucking
Classic.
awesome, dude.
It's such a fucking dilapidated old fucking building with just nothing but band rooms in it, and it is a fucking piece of shit building, dude. It is sketchy.
Dude, I don't know what it is, but for whatever reason, I just like associate him with the Northwest. Is there any reason why I should?
No, there really shouldn't be,
I don't
because he
know
lives
why-
in Tampa. If there's anywhere you should associate him with,
Yeah,
it's
dude,
like
it's so fucking weird. I have no idea why. Like, it's such
That's
a odd
hilarious.
thing. What do you got next, man? I feel like I'm fucking brain damaged right now.
this was a new band to me from this year as well that I just completely fell in love with this album. The band is Omnicidal Instinct. This track is called Finality. This has probably the best artwork of the year, in my opinion, too. I love this artwork.
This is pretty sick.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. Come on.
I think it's just the fucking gurgle that makes me.
I fucking love that chick tearing her skin off, dude. That's sick.
So fucking heavy, right? Those vocals make that shit fucking awesome.
I could just listen to that for fucking days, dude. Lawn mowing music, as you would put it, man. It's perfect.
Alan Cantation, death metal production does sound so good these days.
It does, right? I'm telling you, dude. Like, there's not all of it. There's still some people, you know, who are keeping that like rough around the edges shit, and I respect that. But like, man, there is killer production on a lot of these albums from this year.
I will say I do have a contender for best album artwork so far.
Okay.
And that's going to be Painstorm, Fun and Violence.
Yeah, that's a fun album too, man.
This album was awesome. Anthropophagus is the song, so they are horror fans, and you will
100%.
also see by the artwork that they are fans of another movie that we enjoy. But this shit was awesome. Another one that I have in my library for good now on the playlist.
Fuck yeah.
But this shit is fucking awesome. Rippers.
Yeah, I do love that artwork with the gloving. Was it Men Behind the Sun?
Yeah, all right.
Fucking guitar is sick. This is just simple, straightforward, good fucking death metal.
Fucking modern
Doesn't
death
try
metal.
it doesn't try to be too over the top. It doesn't like go into the brutal death territory. It's like, this is what we are, and we're fucking gonna nail it like perfectly, dude. So much
yeah.
respect for that band for sure.
What you got, man? What you got next for us?
Oh, some good old-fashioned Mortician worship, dude, from a band called Cadavered. Even their fucking logo looks like it's a fucking tribute to Mortician. This song is called Blistered off of their demo from this year. And if you like Mortician, dude, you like brutal death, this is a fucking home run.
You know that anytime they're spelling the thing without, like, if it's a C, they have a K?
Yeah, it's it's in.
Yeah, you're in, man.
Take that, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Dude, that fucking snare rules. Just the tempo, just fucking cranked up all the way and just fucking going, dude.
It's fucking awesome. I love it.
It's got great. The vocals are not just that like gurgle. He does go into those like higher fucking tenors at some point, dude. So it's not like it's just a straight Mortician fucking copycat.
Yeah.
Like it does its own
Slightly
thing, but like
Brutal
there's some
death.
worship going on there for sure,
Yeah.
man, which I can get into.
Next for me is a little band called Mordox.
Let's get it.
With an EP that we covered, Endgame.
I knew this was coming up.
Dude, I had to include this one.
This is so much fun, dude. I love this kind of shit going on right now. This hip hop slam, hardcore crossover
This
thing.
is literally like everybody that I
fun,
used
dude.
to hang out with in high school. Like, that's why I fucking love it. And this shirt, I definitely had this when I was like fucking 11. Got it at the fucking flea market.
I'm in the ghetto.
Yeah, dude. Just fucking good pit music.
Yeah. Drink a couple Heinekens, right? Get knocked out. Bit off more than you can chew, right? Your friends are too old, too frail to help you.
Dude,
Yeah.
look at these pits now. I'm fucking in pain just looking at that shit. So the last one I saved, man, this is an album that just kind of fucking blew my mind, to be honest with you. It's unlike anything I've really heard before. It's definitely this experimental death metal, but it's also just like odd as fuck in like a really good way, I guess. The band is called Amula Mari, and that's such a fucking tough thing to pronounce correctly, but I think I fucking nailed it there. And the song that I got here is Rot Shall Rule the Oily Voids.
Now that's a name.
Great. Yeah, it's a great name. This album artwork is incredible.
That bass tone's so sick, right?
So predominant on there too. Dude, this is cool as
Yeah,
fuck.
that's cool. When Grizz is riding his mountain bike to work,
In a blizzard.
yeah, when you're cross country skiing in a blizzard, that's what's playing through your fucking shit. I really think that's, dude, the artwork combined with the music and everything puts off like a sick vibe and everything.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a whole package. It
Yeah,
really does.
total
For a
package.
two-piece band, that's incredible.
yeah, I agree.
So-
I agree, man. I agree. My last one.
I love this one too.
Yeah, this one
glad
is
you pulled
liquid
it.
liquid rot, fucked on a tomb.
Great name, dude. Great name.
This shit just reminds me of like whenever like there's a genre of music, there's always that one band that does it like slightly different, and like it has a different like vibe to it, a different feel to it, and I feel like that's this band. Let me play this. They hit like
Tone.
that.
That tone
Yeah.
is incredible.
They hit like that early 90s.
It's the guitar tone. It's almost like a grunge tone. That's like being
Yeah,
played.
I don't know what the fuck it is. Another one.
Dude, it's
with awesome
100%.
vocalists.
It's like a fucking. You can hear that tone like on a B cut of a Smashing Pumpkins album. Like it's a fucking
Yeah.
Billy Corgan fucking fuzzed out,
Yeah.
perfect '90s guitar tone. It's
Somehow
awesome.
the album sounds like a fucking haunted house, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it does.
I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like,
It's a spooky one, you guys. It's a
yeah,
good one,
dude,
though.
like fucking cut the music on the Haunted Mansion and play that as you're going through on the ride. Like, it would still work. I feel like that would actually be a pretty funny experiment.
Would be fun
to
as
do, but
fuck, yeah.
that would be fucking sick.
This band is scary.
But that was our 2025, Grizz. Look
Yeah,
at us.
Great music. I couldn't say it enough this year that I constantly was blown away by some of the new death metal that's been coming out. Seeing like super young kids fresh out of high school putting out new death metal bands that sound like it came out in fucking
Hell yeah.
95. I am so excited for what's to come in 2026, and hopefully I can find some cool shit like this to keep pumping out, man.
I agree. I hope you do too, because my iTunes library depends on it. Yeah, it consumes now. It needs more. That's the good. You know, people say like some of the pay to like subscription based shit sucks, but I really feel like music stuff be it
It's important.
Spotify or iTunes Music,
I pay for it.
is worth the $10 a month or whatever the fuck it is, because it's music. So like, it's not necessarily beholden, not at least in 2025, to like the rights fucking shit where like, oh, you got HBO Max, you can watch like Game of Thrones, this, and this. But if you want to watch like Stranger Things, you gotta get Netflix. But if you want to watch something else, you gotta get Peacock if you want to watch it. Where like the music apps are pretty much straight up like you spend $10 and you get to listen to everybody's shit.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So
it's if you're a music fanatic like we are,
Incantation Grizz is my main source of new metal.
I try to be, dude. That makes me happy as fuck. So
See,
this is why I honestly I just love all forms of like death metal and grindcore and stuff so much. It's been such a big part of my life that like having this outlet to like share it with people who get into it is fucking awesome. So
yeah, there you go, man. 2025 Wide World of Metal
continues.
Dude, we got to eventually get like an intro for the Wide World of Metal.
I was thinking about it. We should do that, like a little segment cut there.
I feel like
I'll come up with something.
I feel like we did at one point.
Listen, not good.
Yeah,
I'll come up
maybe
with a better one.
Yeah. Do something I could put a solo over. Let me do a solo.
Oh, dude, you fucking
let's
just
rip.
read my
Let's
mind,
rip
dude.
something.
Yeah.
Let's rip a slam solo. Can we do that somehow?
Oh yeah, let's do this.
Yeah,
for
let's
sure.
do it.
Let's get ignorant.
But Grizz, is there anything else that you would like to end our 2025 with?
No, I just want to thank everybody who's subscribed over the past year and helped the channel grow. Even more so, everyone who's been listening for the past however many fucking years we've been doing this.
There's some
from
OGs
all over the place
from the beginning.
Yeah, people we got some homies in Australia and shit that get down with us and stuff. So it's cool to have everybody connected, and we hope to make the chat more interactive for William so he doesn't complain as much. But we're gonna do our best for you, buddy. I promise.
2026, we got some big things coming for you guys. We say that all the time, but I feel like
but they're gonna be big. I promise.
Slowly
Just like
but
your local
surely,
band says.
Slowly but surely, we do add and we do improve. So we are at least consistent. We're at least consistent. How about that?
I like that.
But I do want to thank everybody for listening to us this year. I want to thank all the guests that we've had on this year. EK, the Hog. We're going to have some more people hopefully in the upcoming months.
Yeah, Brian Paul, thank you for coming on.
Oh,
and shit.
for sure.
So,
Go buy his shit on eBay. Go to his fucking
100%.
store. Help him out.
We'll have him on again for sure this year. We've got some awesome things coming out that we're going to be a part of. So definitely want to
Abysmal
talk about
Purgatory,
that.
right? That's the one that's coming
Oh
out.
yeah.
But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to see some new Olaf Imbach in 2026.
We've been waiting, dude.
We were talking about that
Levitsa,
before.
we didn't see it.
Yeah, we decided. I was like, dude, maybe we could like rent Levitsa, like, before, He's like, no, it's not out, and I sure as shit, it's still can't see it anywhere.
I see it
but
so bad.
we will be covering Blood Cult next Tuesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@badtastevideopodcast. Grizz, did I ask you where they can find you on the internet yet?
You can find me on Instagram at Kane_enabler.
And you can find me at Bad Taste Video, and you can find everything we do at www.badtastevideo.com. If you can't catch us live on Tuesday nights, you can always listen to the podcast version that's released every Thursday morning, or you could go back and watch the previous live broadcasts whenever you want. We prefer you do that. Subscribe to us, like the video, do whatever the fuck you want, comment on it. But we want to thank everybody for listening to us this year, and we hope you join us in 2026. Grizz, is there anything else, man? This is your final chance.
Oh, I'm good. Let's get the fuck out of here.
All right. I want to thank everybody for coming. I want to thank everybody for listening. We will see you next week in 2026 with Blood Cult from 1985.